All right, good morning, everyone. Let's look at NASDAQ. Basically at the same area we were at yesterday. Still looking at this 4 hour supply zone, which we rejected yesterday. It looks like we're rejecting it so far. Let's see what else. We also have this bigger 4 hour zone as well. I'm pretty sure there's not much zones today, like yesterday. Yeah, there's not much. I mean, this could be a 90-minute zone, but like we already have that 4 hour zone there, so it's really not much help. I'm really trying to look for a zone down here below price, which it looks like if there is, it's on a smaller time frame. $15-minute zone, another 15-minute zone down here. Where's VWAP? Let's see. And we've been chopping up at VWAP for a while. Yeah, the whole night. Which I would say is not a good sign, but we'll see how it opens up. Yeah, I also just don't have good zones. The only good zone I have is this 4 hour supply zone up here, which we've rejected a couple times already. So if the market pumps up, that's what I'll be looking at. If it goes down, it has a lot of room to go down before I even kind of look for a trade. Let me see the 5 minute time frame. Yeah, I don't see much. Not sure if I should trade this price action. I'm not sure either. I'm gonna be honest. I want to see how the market opens up, but I feel like usually pre-market is a pretty good hint to how New York Open's gonna be. Not all the time, but a lot of the time it is for sure. Sometimes you can just tell. Yeah, it looks like this is it for all the zones. Kind of looks like yesterday. Um, I would say it looks better though. I mean, we're closer to this area of supply up here, which again we've rejected a couple times. Yeah, this week has been pretty rough though. Not the cleanest price action on New York Opens. I've also noticed too, like most of the best moves that have happened during New York happens a bit later on, like probably I don't know, 40 minutes on it to open, then you can see the move. Like yesterday, the shorts came in pretty strong. Okay, yeah, around 30 minutes after market open. which isn't bad, but I feel like a lot of people are used to taking trades the first 30 minutes and it being good, like me. Yeah, if I see something like this chopping up on VWAP, probably probably gonna take the day off. I actually, yo, AI, I'm telling you guys, AI is crazy. Oh my gosh. There's no way I lose, man. Anyways, I created this business idea with AI, and I was like, okay, let me start trying to get customers for it. Because what I really want to do is I really want a business that's not related to trading, so I can have that on the side. I don't know. I just do. I think it's the I don't know if it's the hustler inside of me or what, but I've always kind of wanted that. And with AI, I feel like there's a lot of options. But anyways, yesterday I started it yesterday, and today I already have basically a customer. Not fully, but he's definitely interested. For 500, which is crazy cuz basically I got that on the first day with AI. With That's like $500 for like an hour of work, mind you, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, I always say you should have like something besides just trading. Um, and I've always had that, but I want it to be like zero related to trading because sometimes doing work with trading like all the time is not fun. It's not fun. I do love it, but I want to also add other things and take advantage of AI. Yeah, basically, if you guys are wondering, it's just web development. So if like a certain company doesn't have a website, then you can make one with AI in about like 5 minutes, actually. And you can sell it. You can sell like automated services as well. It's kind of like an agency, but since I just started out yesterday, I'm not gonna call it an agency just yet. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to really make money with AI. It's crazy. Every day I find something, not even like something new. It's just like kind of a newer way of potentially making money with AI. It's crazy. I'm telling you. Anything you can think of, someone's probably already doing it. And you can do it too because it's like proven. To get the customers for that is you could do a bunch of different ways, but the best way is going to be outreach, like cold calls, which is funny because I did one cold call and it was like, boom, he's interested. It could have been luck, but yeah, eventually you run ads on it and then it's kind of like you just show up to the appointments. But I would say with the business that I'm trying to do now, it's like I see it as a very easy way to make like 10K on the side. Like, actually, I mean, it's not gonna happen quick, but I don't know. I definitely feel confident in it. At the end of the day, it's just like trading, like doing it consistently, having a system for everything. But yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, I'm looking here at US 30. I don't see much. Yeah, I probably won't trade this. I mean, I haven't traded US 30 in a while. Also, I saw this huge candle here. What time was it? I think it was like 100 point. Yeah. Look at this 1 minute candle here at 8:13 a.m. Mind you, this is 100.1 minute candle. This probably happened in like 30 seconds or less. And then boom, we chop up after that. It's a bad sign. Because, this could happen during New York Open. And it could be dangerous. I mean, it could go straight through your stop loss and lose. You can lose even more. I definitely don't want to see nasty wicks like this. Like, I would say this is the type of candle that people see and they want to buy off of it. And then it like chops them up. It's like, damn. That's a NQ trap right there. How much should we move overnight? Oh, wow, less than 1%. We didn't move much overnight. Which is interesting. It's not surprising, but you know, last week, probably the last month, we've seen a lot of movement during the overnight session. A lot of movement in general. And I'm trying to see if I find a zone down here. There is nothing. Okay, maybe this 1 hour zone. It's really not that good, but I'll mark it out. All right, here's market open. Just double checking for zones. But there's nothing. All right, let's see. Let's see this open. See what happens here. Let me not judge it too soon. Does look like a slow opening though. Give it some time. Iran related news candle. Oh gosh, I bet. I'm not surprised. That's like the new normal. What's a nasty candle though? On the 1 minute time frame? Just random. Okay, this candle is bigger than the opening candle. Okay, this is good. We're going up to this zone. So far, we're above VWAP. I definitely don't want to see us moving sideways on this. All right, we're about to tap this 4 hour zone. I do have a 90-minute zone here. It's kind of like yesterday. There's just a lot of stacked supply zones. Okay, it looks like we want this 90-minute zone. I could be looking for a trade now for sure. I want to see though if it gets to this 90-minute zone at least. And if it does come back down here, I want to see if we bounce off of these zones or even bounce off of VWAP. Decent volume. The opening range is already 100 points. It is definitely slow. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe it's just me. It's only been the first 5 minutes. It's a good opening though. It's all right. Definitely could have caught these longs up to the zone. I know I didn't because of VWAP, but still a good long. Just made 2.2K on US 30 shorts. Nice. That was a good drop. It's crazy. Now I feel like the openings on NQ and YM are like the opposite. Whereas in the beginning of the year, they were very, very similar. Now it's a bit different. All right, something I'm looking at is we bought up aggressively into the zone. Once we got inside of the zone, we can see the market starting to slow down, which usually would be a good sign for shorts. But like I said, I do want to take a short up here around this 90-minute zone. I just feel like this 4 hour zone. I mean, I was gonna say we chopped up on it, but not really. Maybe on a smaller time frame. I just think the 90-minute zone is more cleaner. That's it. That's all. Could also take buys if it gets above 973. I don't know. I feel like a lot of reversals have been happening this week. It just kind of takes a while for it to start. 3 hour demand. I see what you mean with the 3 hour. I won't mark it though, because the candle still has 2 hours for it to close. Hey, we just missed the zone by a tick. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to see this go a bit higher before I take a trade. Or I might miss it. Let's see how it reacts here at VWAP. Five more minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. 15-minute candle definitely looks like we're rejecting this zone up here. For sure. And we just got below VWAP. Damn, if only it actually touched the zone, I really would have taken the short. I mean, I could take. Okay, this is a 3-minute zone. Let's see what it does here. Wow, the short is aggressive. Okay, retesting that VWAP area. If the shorts continue, I definitely want to see it stay below VWAP. $15-minute candle looks bad. Huge wick. Back above VWAP. Kind of not what I wanted to see. Like I said, I didn't want to see something like this around VWAP. But I mean, if it goes up, then I'm fine with that because then I might actually get an entry up here. If it doesn't go up here, I might take a trade, like a opening range breakout trade, thinking it would go lower. It's the last minute of the 15-minute candle. Definitely chopping up at VWAP on the smaller time frame, like on the 1 minute. On the 5 minute right now, it kind of just looks like we're bouncing off of it because it's just a wick. Then this 15-minute candle looks bad. Okay, we're going back up. This might be good. Might actually take an entry up here if we really touch the zone. Imagine I just marked the zone bad. No, I didn't. I was gonna say maybe if I marked it bad, that's why like I missed it here by a couple points. Well, how big is this? By 1 point. Well, we're heading back up, so let's see. And then yeah, I'd really only buy into this. I feel like if we get above 974, which we definitely could. I mean, we just bounced off of VWAP. But like with the slow price action, I would expect a reversal, kind of like a range play. Slowing down. Did I look at the 6 hour time frame? No, I don't think I ever did that. Now that you say that, I do wonder what it would look like. Let me see this. Okay, I see this. Such a random time frame. I definitely had a. I feel like I've thought before of like having every single hour, like every single time frame. But that was like, nah, that's doing too much. I have thought about doing it. I've seen people do it for sure. Okay, boom. Wow, here's the zone. Aggressive buy up to it. It's gonna be a 5 minute candle close. Could get the opening range breakout to the upside. All right, that was a 5 minute candle close above the opening range, but we didn't close above this 50% line. Definitely thinking shorts if we break this 1 minute wick. Let's see. Looks like it retested the opening range and rejected it. Still got a couple more minutes though for this 5 minute candle to close. Yeah, okay, that's definitely not what I wanted to see for the shorts. So I took off the order. For the longs, I'd want to see it get above 73. I'd want to get in a pullback though. Definitely paying attention to how this 5 minute closes out. I was gonna say the 5 minute looks like it's rejecting these zones, but we're also closing above the opening range. Mm, okay. Close right at it. I'm in short here. I'm putting my stop at the highs. Let's see how this plays out. Really playing the range here, kind of betting for a rangy market. Yeah, in order for us to hit full TP, it needs to get below VWAP, which let's see if it gets down there. It's definitely not what I want to see on the 1 minute. I do want to see aggressive, what do you call it? Aggressive bearish candles, like engulfing bearish candles, which we haven't seen yet. Hopefully, this is the engulfing bearish candle. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to see weak closes like this. Yeah, that's another weak close. Not what I want to see. I did size down for this, so I do have a wide stop. I mean, I like the stop loss too. Like, if I get stopped, I do think the longs would continue. Like, this could have just been a pullback. I just noticed too, it's gonna be the 15-minute candle close, which so far it kind of looks like, well, not kind of. It does look like it's closing below the opening range. Let's see, we got 5 seconds. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Let's see if we continue lower or not. The 5 minute definitely looks like it's rejecting these zones. Do like it. Like I said though, I'm kind of betting for a bad market here. I'm betting for it to range. Kind of betting for it to move sideways. Still really haven't seen aggressive selling either, unless it happens here. Yeah, that was another fail to break the lows. Not a good sign. Let's see. It's kind of the last chance here. This is where I would want to see it reject and not, yeah, break past like this. Maybe we get a little Trump tweet here, make this go down. No, no. Damn, how long has this trade been running? Oh, only 7 minutes. Felt like longer. Okay, back down. Maybe. If it comes back down here, I want to see these lows. Not even lows. What are I want to see these wicks disappear. I want to see us break past that. Damn, it's gonna be another 5 minute candle. I'm thinking if the 5 minute closes above the opening range, I'll get stopped. If not, maybe I'll have a chance. I mean, yeah, it closed right above it. It closed right at the same spot as it did earlier. Maybe I get saved by this new 5 minute candle. Never mind. Never mind. This is looking bad. Well, if I get stopped, okay, I'm back. Oh, okay. I'm back and the trade's looking good. Okay, this is the moment of truth here. This is where I really want to see it go lower and not bounce. Okay, okay. It's kind of looking like more volume stepped in. Maybe it's just me though. Okay, still haven't broken this low here, which is what I wanted. Okay, nasty. That's nasty. Yeah, that's like not what I wanted to see. Won't be surprised if I actually get stopped now. Yeah, and this looks like another 5 minute candle close above the opening range. Yeah. This 5 minute close above this 50% line too. Okay, saved by a new candle again. No, I don't think so. No. And I think if the shorts wanted to come in, they definitely would have came in already. Unless it just wants to go a bit higher before it goes down, but I saw US 30 drop and I was like, okay, maybe Nasdaq will too. So it look US 30 was kind of chopping up as well. Let me see. What is ES doing? I mean, I usually don't look at it, but let's see. ES is choppy too. Yeah, if I have a trade that gets close to stop loss like this and then it completely reverses, I always say to let it fully play out. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking good. It looks like it bounced off of the opening range. If this plays out, that'll actually be pretty crazy. US 30 definitely went lower. Yes, is still choppy. Still choppy. Wow, US 30 selling off. Right, ever since the opening, straight down. Okay. What time is it? 10:15. New 15-minute candle. Let's see if this is the one. Yeah, that other 15-minute candle is slow. Okay, this is that area where it could bounce. Don't want to see it bounce. I want to see straight to VWAP at least. Yeah, selling off. Like low key, low key. Yeah, this is really where I'd want to see more volume kick in. That way we could break out of this little range here. Damn. Okay, another nasty bounce. No, definitely I'll get stopped out. We got volume kicking into the wrong side here. We got buying pressure. Damn, this has been a pretty long trade. Which honestly, according to my stats, the longer I'm in a trade, the more likely I am to lose it. But we're gonna let it play out. We're gonna let it play out and see. Okay, back down. Here it is. Maybe. Boom. Okay, let's see how it reacts at VWAP. If it gets down there. Okay, this is good. What's ES doing? Okay, ES is still looks very choppy. Okay, nasty wick. Not what I wanted to see at all. It's been a pretty rough trade. Oh, it might close out strong. It closed out all right. I mean, the 5 minute candle closed out good, so I guess that's good. So yeah, this is a new 5 minute. Wow, US 30 with a nasty pump up. It's like US 30 pumped and then NASDAQ is dumping. All right, here's VWAP. This could be a good take profit, but I'm betting for the range here. That's what I'm betting for. Okay, 1 minute candle close below VWAP. I'll definitely put my stop at this 5 minute wick here. Like I said, it could bounce off of VWAP for sure. Two more minutes for this 5 minute candle. What did ES do? Okay, ES is chopped, which is bad, right? Damn. Nasdaq is chopped too. We're not going down there. Bounce off of VWAP. That's nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I'll get stopped on a little bit of profit. Damn, should I let the trade breathe? I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit. I mean, I might regret it, but I think it's worth the risk. Yeah, I'll put the stop tighter than what it was before. I'll put out this 5 minute wick. So it really could retest this range and then go back down. Okay, right back down to VWAP. I gotta remember trades like this usually take a while to play out. It's not my usual trade. This is a pretty choppy trade. Another bounce off of VWAP. Okay. I'm trying to pay attention more to the 5 minute time frame, but like even the 5 minute time frame is bouncing off of this VWAP. But technically it still hasn't closed. Still got 3 minutes on it. So it is too soon to judge it. It's like a swing trade here. Swing trading today. Yeah, I'm not sure I would trade again after this trade. I think today's the one and done, especially if I end up losing this, which it looks like we are. I mean, it did bounce off of VWAP twice. Oh, this is my last hope here. The opening range, which we chopped up on. Wow, ES looks choppy. All I hear is Leo barking downstairs. Damn. It was a great trade. One thing about me, like I said, if I'm this close to getting stopped out, I want to let the trade play out. Don't want to close it out early. That's the thing. Yeah, I for sure won't take a trade after this. I mean, it's already an hour into market open. Yeah, it was a great trade for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe could have trailed it at take profit, but like I said, I like really hitting full TP if my trade off was very close to hitting stop loss. Not gonna lie. It was a good trade though. 80 points. But not good enough, honestly. I wanted to see it go lower. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. This not real. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real, bro. Ain't no way. Oh, this is not real. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, this is the clip of the year. There's no way. Yo. What time is it? What time was that? 10:32. What is going on? This is literally what I'm talking about. Like what? You know what? I'm not mad. You know, this good content, right? There's no way. I'm getting stream sniped. I'm getting stream sniped. That's crazy. Okay, honestly, I was not expecting that. Like I said, I knew this shit was gonna go lower. I knew it. But oh my god. After almost an hour of in this trade, I get wicked out and TP hits in 2 seconds. No, I did not win. What the heck? I was like, let me trade on the 5 minute. I put my stop here. I should have kept that shit at the highs. Oh my god. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Wow. Hey, I was around the direction, right? Oh wow. Okay. Great lesson here. Keep your stop at the highs. Do not trail 5 minutes. Just keep it at the highs. Cause wow. I mean, it was this very small loss, but that's like time wasted. That was an hour right there. Should have listened to your gun and let it breathe. See, that was me letting it breathe though. That's the thing. Cause remember I went break even. I was like, wait, let me let it breathe. I put my stop at this 5 minute wick. It wasn't good enough though. Wow. That is so funny. You know, I don't want to say I knew it was gonna happen because I really didn't. But this 8:13 a.m. candle, this 1 minute candle, when I was talking about, I was like, it might happen during New York Open, and it literally just happened. That's the stuff. This is like, wow. This is what I mean by pre-market is always a good hint to at the actual New York Open. And then look, like I bet a couple people FOMOed into the short, and guess what's gonna happen now? It's gonna chop up. We're not gonna go anywhere. I feel like we're gonna keep moving sideways or we're gonna keep chopping up. Honestly, I'm goaded. Even though I lost that by wow, one wick, that's crazy. I got stream sniped, I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm kidding, but definitely should have kept my stop loss at the highs. Wow. Yeah, this is why days like today are honestly they're pretty dangerous. If you were in a long here, you're done so. You blew your account. Cause your stop loss would have gotten ran through. It's dangerous. Dangerous. And like I said, a good hint of this price action was the pre-market itself. Or the whole overnight session. The whole overnight session was low volume. We were chopping up at VWAP. And I mean, you can go back on the stream. I was like, it's most likely going to be a bad day. It wasn't horrible because I mean, I was able to really take a it was a good trade, but damn, stop loss should have been at the highs. Uh, it was predictable in a way that you should have been betting for like a bad market because it was. It's a choppy market. It's not a trendy market, so you really shouldn't be going for breakouts. Which is why I really like this short. So I was like, damn, I'm betting for the range. We're ranging. And again, what was the hint? The pre-market price action. And then for this huge wick here, obviously I didn't think it would happen. I had a feeling something like it would happen, not like this. The only reason I kind of thought it was something like this was gonna happen was because of this candle right here. This is a 100 point 1 minute candle pre-market, right? 8:13 a.m. Random, and then what happens after we chop up? Kind of the same thing here. Random huge candle, people FOMO into the short and they get chopped up. Oh my gosh, crazy volume. Let's say crazy trades. No, it's still gonna be choppy. That's crazy. This is a crazy clip here. This is probably one of my best clips. Even though I lost a trade, this is a crazy clip. Not gonna lie. Now I know though. Let it brave even more. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I definitely should have kept the stop at the highs. It would have been great. Would have been great. That was funny though. That was funny. Wait, how big was this candle though? Yeah, that was crazy. Guys, that was yeah, that was crazy. More than 1,000 ticks in about 30 seconds. No, maybe a minute and 30 seconds. And then what happens? We're chopping up at VWAP. This is what I mean. It's a bad market. It might clear out later. I don't think it will though, because it's a Friday. Really good though. I feel like today could have been worse. I definitely could have gotten chopped up up here if I was taking entries off the 1 minute time frame for sure. For sure. Wow. Anyways, that was it for me. Honestly, I don't know what I'd trade from here. I don't know. That was the trade. That was the idea. Like I could take a trade now, right? Maybe off this 3 minute zone, but we already chopped through it. So it's like not really that valid. We'll see what happens though. This week was tough. It really was. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't horrible, but we're definitely changing. We're changing the vibes. Like last month was insane. This month looks like it's gonna be a bit slower, with random moves like this, which are a bit dangerous. Yeah, literally. Yeah, look at this. What is this? July. Yeah, yeah. This was Monday. And guess what? We're right back up where Monday started. So this week was pointless. No, I'm kidding. This week we did pretty much nothing. Just continue this range, right? Definitely interested to see what wave we break out of this range. Obviously, if we break up to the upside, then it's new all-time highs, which would suck for me. So I'm low key hoping it goes down, but I'm not sure what would push this market down. Probably some bad news or something. Who knows? We'll see. That's funny. When I was in this trade, I was like, hopefully we have a Trump candle that saves us. And we did. But I tightened up my stop. That's crazy. Interesting day. I definitely remember this day for sure. Trump was speaking. I knew I should have known he was speaking, but I didn't check that at all. Usually I do. Oval Office. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Oh, it says there's 1 p.m. high impact news, but like I'm not gonna be trading at 1 p.m. Wow, I'm gonna go touch grass. Today was very interesting. Well, I'll see you guys on Monday. My news release doesn't show that. Mm, it might be because it's on this market edge. This market edge shows a lot of oil news, like random stuff like this. Usually is for oil, which again I don't really pay attention to. I really only pay attention to high impact 8:30 news and then high impact 10 a.m. news. With the 8:30, I mean it's not like I trade 8:30 or I'm really even looking at the charts at that time, but it's just always good to know if it's like a CPI day or something. And then yeah, for the 10 a.m. high impact news is is very important because some prop firms don't allow it. And then obviously if you're in a trade while there's 10 a.m. news, it could be a crazy candle like this and it could rip through your stop loss. So if I'm in a trade while there's 10 a.m. news, I try to make sure I'm breaking even, or I don't know, the trade has to make sense somehow. Most of the time that I'm breaking even during 10 a.m. news. Yeah, I think today was very predictable for sure. Even before the market opened. And we all said it. We all said it. Everyone was saying in the chat too. Everyone was like, yeah, today's not it. And it wasn't. It was, but it wasn't type thing, you know? But all right, I'll see you guys on Monday. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Well, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna definitely be back testing what I did this week, just going through the trades that I took because the markets are definitely shifting. They're definitely a bit slower. So definitely gotta adjust because we were just going through a crazy market the past couple months. It was like, especially the last month, it was crazy price action, crazy moves. Ceasefire with Iran ended. That's why it dumped. This is like the 10th ceasefire. Like, what are we doing at this point? I bet you guys there's gonna be like another big announcement about how there's another ceasefire and the market's gonna have a crazy move. And it's gonna be like this whole cycle. That's what it's been like. Watch. Probably I almost cursed. I'm sorry. It's too early to curse. Probably on what is it, Sunday? No, he doesn't like a Saturday. Maybe Saturday we'll see like a ceasefire announcement that they resumed it or something. Watch. It's gonna happen. Or things could get worse and that could make us go down. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. But all right, I'll see you guys on Monday.